My name is Blessing Katungu. I'm an electrical engineer by profession and also a digital creator. I'm a food blogger at Mercy's Kitchen Box on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So today I'm here to talk to young people in their 20s on how to realize your purpose and potential in life. And I will give you insights and reasons why you've not yet realized that up to where you are right now. So the first thing is you are keeping the wrong company. And the company that you're keeping does not mean it's your friends. It means everyone, literally everyone around you. Are you at school? Are you working? Where you live, your neighbors, where you go to buy your groceries, and the people you interact with day to day. Get people who bring a positive environment and atmosphere around you and with what you do. So when wherever you spend most of your hours at, watch out. Who do you really need to be with? Who influences you to become better? Who influences you and drains down your energy in the negative way? You need to be observant with that and reason out, who am I supposed to pluck out of my life because they are bringing out the wrong company for yourself. So the other one is you're allowing people to be in your business too much. This is something that is just taken casually, like when people tell you mind your own business. Well, as a person, do you also tell people to mind their own business and leave you, and they leave you out of it? Yeah, it happens at times when, as a young person, you want to fit into specific groups or into certain groups. You want to be seen as a certain type of a person. Let me give you an example of church. If you're a church-going person and you have a group that you mainly interact with in church, but these are people that, yes, you are in the same caliber of Christians, or in the same caliber of Christians, and they are your peers. But how much and how do you allow them into your life? Let's say now your work life. How much do you allow them to come into that? Really? Because you need to understand where to draw the boundaries, where you don't have to allow anyone just because they're in your space, just because you share a certain type of atmosphere or a certain type of interaction, that they have to know what you're doing with your life. It doesn't have to be that way. So stop allowing people to be in your business too much. You need to be firm on what you decide to do for yourself. You don't have to validate yourself on other people. That means you're depending on them to make decisions for you just because you belong to a certain group together. That does not happen. It is the reason why you don't know what you are created for yet. Because you listen to them, you don't listen to an inner voice that is speaking to you. You need to know, sit down and realize, what was I really made for? What is my purpose? What am I supposed to achieve, or what can I achieve at the point where I am right now in life? You need to push yourself and get rid of those people who are getting into your business too much, such that they don't allow you to do what you're expected to do as a person. The other one is you're being too negative about life. It's always being said everywhere on social media, keep positive vibes, be positive, people are masters of positivity, but do you really know what that means? Being negative influences every aspect of your life. If you see someone and the first impression you have about them is just pointing out anything negative you see, maybe how they are dressed, maybe how they speak, they are not as fluent in English as you expect them to be, that is the first thing you notice, instead of maybe noticing how good they look like or how well presentable they are. Don't be too negative about life. Of course, there are negative situations that will come around in life, but when you always focus on everything that's negative, it influences yourself such that you become a negative person, and you will never see anything negative with yourself, with other people, and hence you will never realize what you are really made for, your purpose. You will never know what your potential and the potential that is inside you, you will never know what it is. So stop being negative about everything, and even in situations which come in life. Maybe you've delayed your graduation. Probably you've not gotten a job as your friend. do not take that negatively. Take it positive. Every situation in life, whether you're sick, whatever happens, take it as a positive. Take it as a positive influence in what you are doing. And the other one, you don't allow yourself to be human. You're always striving to be that perfect person. This happened to me once, not twice though, but I realized that you don't have to be perfect. And if you're someone who is an empath, you're empathical to people, and you always like pleasing everyone around you, you'll always try to live a life that is very perfect. You don't do mistakes, and when you do, you throw yourself a pity party. And honestly, that is what will drain you, and you will never get to where God created you to be. So allow yourself to be human. When you make mistakes, learn from them and move on. When you do things that hurt others, it's fine. That happens because after all, people also hurt you. So move on after that and learn. Everything that happens in life means that you're human. Every mistake that you do, it means that you're human, and you can also move on from it and you learn from it. It always happens for a reason. That is how the universe is made, and that is how God created us to be. So stop striving to be too perfect for everything that you do, whether it's a business, whether in school, whether it's, when you fail exams, it's fine. That happens. It was created to be there. When you don't get a job, it's okay. People fail interviews every now and then, and you learn from that. That is not what you are made for. That's not the job that you're supposed to be doing. When a client fails, it's okay. It happens. You know, that client did not belong to you. Start looking at life in that aspect. Because the moment I started taking my life that way, I became happier, I became more focused. I even now started getting to know, honestly, when I do this, I do it better. When I handle my things like this, I handle them better. Because at least I know when I make a mistake here, I'm human, it's fine, it's allowed to happen. So, and you should also ask yourself, how often do you take time for yourself? To be alone, to think about your life, and to meditate. I was once a person who used to listen to other people's opinions so much, it always drained me. It could even lead me to crying every day. I could not even handle whatever I'm doing soberly, whether a job, when I'm having examinations, until a friend of mine once told me, Mercy, take time, go find yourself. So I decided, let me switch off. Of course, I informed people close to me that I'll be away for a while so that they don't be bothered. I switched off from social media because that is what really connects people, and got lost for a whole month. I went to find myself, sat down and asked God, why did you really create me? And I looked at my life, took a notebook and wrote on one side, what makes me happy, what does not make me happy, who makes me happy and who does not, who hurts me or gives me bad memories and who doesn't. And if you always bring something negative to me, that one I would scrape it off. If it's a phone number, delete it at the moment. If it's a situation, get it off my mind and replace it with a new one. Or something, an outlook I have for the future. And trust me, I did that for a whole 30 days. That's 1 month. And when I came back bitter, I came back bigger and better. And that was a new me. That even people who are used to stepping down on me and looking down on me, they could not even do it anymore. There was no space for that. So go take time for yourself, sit down, understand who you are. What do you want in life? Are you a person who you're happy when you cook? Are you a person who you get happy when you interact with others? Know your personality. What makes you happy? What makes you sad? How can you avoid such situations? How do you avoid scenarios that bring so much negative energy in your life? If you need to switch off from the world, please do. If you need to go somewhere and be alone, just do. Inform those who are close to you and just go. You are allowed to do that. You don't have to sacrifice so much of your time trying to please others, and then you forget yourself. So please take time, go, find yourself. Another reason that is making you not to realize your purpose and potential is because you want to grow very fast. At this time and age, we are trying to make things work, and you expect that at a snap of a finger, everything is flowing. But that's not life. It doesn't work that way. Things come slowly. And as they say, great things take time. Take your time. Allow yourself to fall. Allow yourself to rise. Take your time and realize this business that I've started, this job that I've started, how long am I going to take before I get a promotion? Take time and stop comparing yourself to others. You can never be like others. We have different destinations in life. And if you try to compare yourself with someone else's path, that is where you're going to fail, because your purpose is different from theirs. Let's say someone is going from Nairobi to Kisumu and another one from Nairobi to Kitui. Those people are going to use different paths because their destinations are different. So you don't want to go to Kisumu and then you want to use the path going to Kitui. That will never happen. You will end up in the wrong destination at the wrong time. Everything in your life will go wrong. So allow yourself to be on the path that you are created for. If someone else got a job before you, it's fine. Let them do it and be happy for them. If someone else started a business and it went on well before yours, that is okay. It's allowed. If someone got married before you, it's okay. Let them go, be happy for them. Because everyone's path is different. And if you try to copy someone else's life, you are bound to fail. Let me not lie to you. And that is where you are headed, failure. But you have to know your purpose so that you don't look at what others have to do. That is one thing that is going to make you happy and comfortable with your own path. And also allow yourself to be young. If you're in your 20s, don't take up too much responsibilities that will take away your youth. Be happy, be active when you can. Because I believe when you get more responsibilities for family, as you grow older, you will miss the days that you were when you are young. This is something that my friends who are older always advise me. Take your time, enjoy, travel when you can, explore different opportunities when you can. Because the moment you get into a family or responsibilities grow bigger or you grow older, those opportunities will never be there. So enjoy it when you're young. Just behave like a young person and learn. Go down, humble yourself, and learn. And always try to create friends who are older than you. Those are the people who will lead you to the right destinations. Those are the people who will give you the reality checks of life. Because your peers will just be advising you on what they think about life, not what they know and not what they've experienced. So get people around you who have more experience in life than you. In business, in work, everywhere, every aspect of life, even spiritually. Get people who are way ahead of you. Also, stop being too rigid on one thing. If you went to school and studied education, you didn't get a job to be a teacher, don't keep on looking for a job to be a teacher and you feel you have a calling to be a creator, to be a digital creator. Go for it. Stop being too rigid because I went to college and studied this, I have to be there. No. Explore. Myself, when I get a skill that I can learn, I always go for it. I don't care whether I'm an engineer. I don't care whether I know how to cook. If something else comes its way, I go for it. I learn. Because you never know what you're going to thrive at. And that is how you're going to find your purpose. You will realize something that makes you so happy you didn't know. So try as many opportunities as you can to learn different skills. And stop being too rigid on what you studied in school or on the business that you're doing. Because as they say, if you want to become wealthy, you have to have as many streams of income as possible. So how are you going to do that when you're just stuck on one thing? Go out and grow, learn, develop more skills so that when we look at your portfolio and your CV, we can see something different. Another reason is because you're focusing so much on money. Money is not a determinant of success. It isn't. What makes money, and okay, whatever form money can be successful to you is when you're getting it when you're happy and comfortable. Because are you going to be stuck at a job where you're getting paid but you're having depression because of how the boss treats you? No. Are you going to stay at a business because you're having so much money coming in, but you have weird clients that are behaving in a way that they're not making you comfortable just because of money? You're going to live a miserable life when you have so much money. And also stop quantifying your success or anyone's success with money. Because someone is earning this amount of money, they are successful. That does not work. Stop quantifying what you have with money and stop making money the focus of your life. Strive for happiness and knowing what you are created for. So the moment you wake up in the morning, write something down about yourself. This is something I always do every day to keep my energy up. Because at times you will be faced with very hard decisions you have to make. And if you don't have that energy to do that, you will not do it. You will just make the wrong decision and you will end up sinking deeper and deeper into not knowing who you are. So every day when you wake up in the morning, I'll advise you to do this. Write 5 things you're grateful to God for every day. Write other 5 things that you're happy about yourself. Then write 5 other things that you like by the end of that day that you will have done them. And don't just focusing on negative things that I've failed in this, I've failed in that. No, just write the positives. 5 every day. What you're grateful to God for, what you're happy about yourself for, and 5 things that you would the things that you would wish to be completed by the end of the day. Do that daily. Then come here and tell me in the comment section how that has worked for you. And here is my parting shot. For you to realize your purpose in life, if you feel lost, go away somewhere on your own. Switch off from the rest of the world. Kneel down and ask God, who am I? What did you create me for? Ask God those questions. Then sit still and meditate on your own and ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What makes me happy? What do I want? And as you meditate, listen to that still small voice. Trust me, it's going to speak to you. It will tell you that this is where you're made to be. Mercy, this is where you are created to be. This is what you are made for. And then come back strong. You will come back stronger and bigger. And trust me, you will be happy about yourself, because realizing your purpose and potential is a journey. It is not a destination. It's not going to happen in a day. It is a journey. So be patient with yourself as now you start that journey. And it will go on and on and on until you are comfortable and happy with where you are and what you're doing. So that's it from me. My name is Blessing.